Today I will demonstrate a VMware to Zadara migration followed by a Zadara to Zadara failover and failback to the production environment. Let's look at the stage 1, VMware to Zadara migration. First we go to Zadara AU, install CA server and a management component, and then we go to VMware. We will use the agentless method, so we will require a CA server proxy to connect to the EXX host or the vCenter to replicate the data from VMware to the Zadara. So this is the architecture for stage 1. Now we run the installer, run as administrator. Next, install the management component. It will take about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, click finish. Now we will need to install Linux converter. We will now log in to the portal, copy the public IP, the default password is admin. You will request to change the password. Skip the wizard and then we go to setting. You can set language, time zone. Click activation, put the name, company email, and the active key. One credit added means that you can able to run one replication. It's not being used, it shows 0. Now go to resource. We will add the target cloud. Click add. Our target cloud is Zadara. To HTTPS. Put in Zadara target address. Put in the tenant admin user. Click verify. Choose the project and click submit. Now the Zadara connection added. Now we will add the target CA server. Choose add, click cloud. Choose the Zadara. Click next. CloudAny will talk to Zadara via API. Search your server. So this is my IP. Next. Click verify and submit. Zadara CA server added. Now login to the source CA server. We'll need to install CloudAny. Next. Do not require to install management. Click finish. Now we'll need to go to the installation path. To register the server to the target management console. Key in the public IP of the management server. Next thing we need to do is to copy the security code and paste into the registration tool. Then click connect. Now the server added. Now we go back to the console. We will see a server added to the management. We will need to go to the cloud to add the VMware. Key in the credential. Verify the connection and click submit. The vCenter added. Go to CA server, you will see the logo change to VM. Click add VMware server. Choose our source CA server. Choose the EXE host. Choose the server. You can use the detail to find out the source machine information. Now we'll create replication. Click add. Select your server. Click next. Standard protection. Next. Choose which disk you want to create. This one license will be used. Choose your interval time or the snapshot version, how many you want to keep. Change the web tab to become the WAN IP. Then you also can limit the speeds limit. Finally, click run. Now the replication will start. Now the replication completed. We'll go for provision into the target cloud. Choose the server. Click next. Choose dev test. Next. Choose the version that you want to restore. Choose the disk type, which one you want to restore. Okay, next. Choose the flavor. Choose your VPC, subnet, or IP address, and security group. Finally, click submit. Now system is boot up, we log into the server. Use the source side password to log in. Now we'll move on to stage 2, where we will do is disaster recovery from Zadara AU to Zadara US. So first what we will do is that provision the VM that we already done, then we will replicate the data to the target CA server where it located in US cloud. First, we'll choose to delete the provision job and keep the provision instant. Now we'll go to the VM and install the agent. After the installation, we will need to register the VM to the management server. Same thing, we need to key in the WAN IP of the management server and the security code. Now the server added to the management portal. Another server added is a Windows server. We can set the edit the name to Zadara source server. Now we will need to add the DR site, Zadara Cloud. Same process, we just click Zadara and add. Next, we will need to add the DR side CA server. Now we'll create replication job from Zadara to DR Java. The same process. Now we'll need to choose Zadara, DR side, and click next. After replication, we will create a provision to provision VM to the DR side. So we'll choose snapshot as a DR provision. Same process to choose the version, choose the flavor. But this time, we will choose the conversion, skip the system conversion since both sides is the same Zadara cloud. So the system conversion will be skipped and then it will detach the disk. After that, it will use the disk to create the VM. Once the VM created, we can log in to the server. The VM is created CloudAny demo client 1. Now let's go back to the management and see the server is restarting and we can see the CloudAny demo client 1 is created. Let's log into the server. As usual, we will log in using the source server password. Now we'll move on to stage 3 where we'll do failback from Zadara US to Zadara Australia. So what we'll do again, same thing, we will replicate the DR server back to the Australia production site, the CA server, and do the provision again. We need to register the DR VM back to the management console. Same process. Delete the old configuration. Keying again the new configuration. Machine added. We can rename the name. Now we can create a replication. Choose the DR VM. Click Next. Choose Standard Protection. Now we replicate back to the production site. Then click Next. Choose the hard disk pool or SSD. Again, we will do the provision from the DR to the target production site. This time we will provision the VM using SSD. Click Next. Then now we will select the flavor, choose the public IP and the security group. Of course, we will skip the system conversion since it's the same Zadara cloud and click submit again. Now we wait for the restoration process again. It will do the same process to create a VM and provision in the production site. Now we will log in to Zadara to check. This is the production site. Let's log in. Go to VPC. Choose our provision VM. Again, we'll use the same password, the source server password. I will check back the text file I saved. So the same data has been transferred and filled back to the original production site. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching.